teacher.
Good afternoon, Laura Camila. How are you doing today?
Fine, just resting, and you?
Quite well. I am quite well. I am here waiting for you in order to start. Today, are you? Do you have a puppy, a dog?
A 4 years old little puppy.
4 years old?
Sorry, teacher?
4 years old?
4 years old puppy.
Oh,
She's
a
still a puppy, and she will forever be puppy.
male or female?
And she's a female. She's a female, a little girl.
What is her name?
Candy.
Okay. And do you have another pet?
No, I only have her.
Okay. Okay, good afternoon, Juliana. How are you doing today?
Hi, teacher. I am very good. And you?
Great. I am great. Okay. Are you resting today, right?
So I have to taught class to teach it. I didn't remember how to say teach in past. So sorry. How I can say teach? Taught?
Teach is present, taught is past.
Yeah, in past is taught, right?
What time?
5 a.m. So I feel so tired. And after that, I have to do a lot of things in the bank. So I feel so tired right now.
Okay. How is the weather like in Bogota today?
It will rain. It's so cloudy today.
Okay. Here in Ibagué, it's sunny after too many days with a lot of raining. Today it's sunny. What about in Duitama, Laura Camila? How is the weather like?
Duitama? No, Tunja.
Tunja, sorry, Tunja. What is the
So
weather?
here it looks like it's about to fall rain. Lots of rain.
Oh, okay.
It looks like it is going to be a cold rain day. Yep.
Okay. Good afternoon, Gabriela. How are you doing today?
Hello, teacher. I'm good. What about you?
Okay, quite well. I am great. I am quite well. Okay, we are going to start today with a little an exercise. It's very simple, but sometimes we as teachers say that the English is very simple. The English is very simple, so everybody can learn English. But when we say that English is simple, when we say that English is easy to learn, it's because if we compare the English with other languages, for example, with French, German, Japanese, Chinese, English is easy to learn, no? It's easy to learn. Because in other languages, there are too many things you have to learn, you have to study. In English, the most difficult thing maybe is the pronunciation, because there are not strict rules when you are going to pronounce. No? For example, you find an I, and sometimes you pronounce like an I, sometimes you pronounce like an E, sometimes you don't pronounce the I, no? Maybe that's the most difficult thing in English, the pronunciation, because there are not strict rules. But in other languages, there are some pronunciation rules. For example, in Portuguese, you always pronounce the O at the end of a word like an U. Okay, that's a rule. In French, it's the same, but in English, that's the most difficult thing. Okay, so we are going to watch a video, a short video. It's not a video, it's a reel, no? It's a reel. Going to share. Going to share this reel. Nowadays, there are too many reels, too many videos on social media that you can see. Let me hear this one. Okay, this short video is about I don't know, I don't remember. It's only 15. No, it's longer. It's 43 seconds. It's a 43 seconds video, and we are going to watch the video and see how we can call some objects, some stuff in Spanish with only one word. With only one word, we can say the same things, but in English, you have different words in order to say the same, okay? Maybe you're not understand me, but now you're going to do it. Please tell me if you can watch the video and listen to the video.
What is this called?
Yep, teacher.
Yes? Okay. I'm going to play it again.
What is this called? Steps. What is this called? Stair. What is this called? Ladder. What is this called? Ramp. What is this called? Escalator. What is this called? Lift, or elevator. What is this called? Turnstile. What is this called? Step ladder. What is this called? Moving walkway. What is this called? Baggage carousel. What is this called?
Okay. So now you understand, no? In Spanish, we say, for example, escalera. Okay? And all types of escaleras are okay, Laura, do you have any question?
Teacher, most of those were stairs. All of them were stairs.
Okay, yes. In Spanish, we say escalera. and
Escalera,
it's the same.
everything that
Okay.
help us to get higher than have those steps. Escalera.
But in English, look at, there are, I don't know, 5, 6 words for the same word in Spanish, escalera. Yes. So sometimes English is easy, no? It's easy, it's very easy, it's very simple in the grammar, how you structure, how you make the sentences. But sometimes with some words, it's more complicated, it's more complex, this English language. We're going to watch again, and we're going to stop in each one of them. Okay, let me see here. Okay, again. Okay, here, steps is the same as the step when you walk, no? 1 step, 2 step, or same step by step, no? That's the steps.
Steps.
But
What is this called?
this is the most common word
Stair.
for us. Maybe we think that all the escaleras, you can say stair, but that's not right, okay? That's the most common word. Maybe all of you know this word because it's the most common, it's the most used, no? Stair. And this is the regular, the normal stair. But there are others.
What is this called?
This one, ladder.
Ladder.
Ladder, look at this.
What is this called?
Okay, this one maybe is it's a different object, no? It's a ramp, it's not an escalera, it's a ramp, it's different.
Ramp. What is this called?
But this one, for example, we say escalera eléctrica or escalera. And in English, escalator.
Escalator. What is this called? Lift or elevator.
And here we have two different words for the same. Lift or elevator. What is the difference? You know, what is the difference between those two words? Lift and escalator and elevator? Laura Camila?
I think that lift is more like the action that the elevator does. Lift is more like it lifts you up, or yeah, it takes you to your destination, it lifts you up, for example. I think that name is more related to its functionality.
Okay, it's not the correct reason. Juliana, tell
It's
us.
suppose that one of them is from British and the other is American word, right?
Yes, that's the correct reason. That's why we have two words for the same object, lift and elevate. Lift is or belongs to British English, lift. And elevator belongs to American English, okay? So when you watch a movie or a series and it is from UK, you are going to hear lift, no? But you are watching an American movie, an American series, you are going to listen to the word elevator, okay? That's the difference. It's something like apartment and flat, no? Apartment and flat. Both of them mean the same. But apartment is for American English, flat is for British English, okay?
What is this called? Turnstile.
Turnstile, that's different.
What is this called? Step ladder.
This one, it's very similar to the ladder, no? To ladder, it's very similar, but the form is different. And you can step, you can stand up on this, so you have to say step ladder. It's different.
What is this called?
And this one,
Moving walkway.
moving walkway.
What is this called? Baggage carousel.
Baggage carousel. Okay, so it's important to know vocabulary, to know the words, no? It's very important to know the words because there are words with different meanings, with many meanings, no? In Spanish, we say that those words are que tienen varios significados, ¿no? Polisémicas, que tienen varios significados. In English happens the same. One word can mean different things according to the context, no? So it's very important to widen our vocabulary, to look for the dictionary in order to know the meaning of a word when we find out, no? When we find that word, we have to look for the dictionary and find out the meaning, no? It's very important to widen our vocabulary. And that was the first exercise I was going to show you because it's important to widen our vocabulary. Juliana, Laura, and Gabriela, you have a good level, a good speaking, but you have to widen your vocabulary. It's very important. It's a task you have to do. We never learn all the words, no? We never learn all the words, no? We don't do that in Spanish, okay? In Spanish, maybe we can find some words that we don't know. Imagine in another language, no? We never know all the words in a language. Okay, now we are going to talk about some questions I'm going to ask you. Last week, last Wednesday, I started to show you a video about how to speak, how to talk at the restaurant, no? How to talk at the restaurant. I'm going to show you all the video now. It's a little long, And after the video, I'm going to ask you some questions. The questions are not based on the video, but however, it's about, or the questions are about the same topic. So we're going to watch the video and then we are going to talk. I'm going to ask you some questions about food, specifically that topic. Okay, so let's watch that video. Wait a minute, I'm going to this one. This one, let me show you. This one.
Yet, almost, just 5 more minutes. Okay, hurry up. In this lesson, we're going to go to the restaurant. Are you ready? Let's go. Hello, my name is Maddie from POC English, and in this lesson, we're going to go to the restaurant and we're going to see how to speak English in a restaurant. Part 1. Before going to the restaurant. First, let's learn some words and phrases that you may need to learn and use when you are planning to have a meal outside. The first one is a phrasal verb, to eat out. It's very obvious, right? If you eat out, it means you eat outside your house. You go to a restaurant. But instead of eat, if you say dine, to dine out, what does it mean? To have lunch or dinner outside. To have dinner outside, to go to a restaurant, to have dinner. Let's dine out tonight, shall we? Now, if you want to eat out or dine out, before going to the restaurant, you want to make sure that they have a table available for you. Let's say you are 2 people, you want to dine out, but you are not sure if they have a table ready for you. So what you need to do is to call the restaurant, and what should you do? You should book a table, or you should make a reservation. Book a table or make a reservation. That means to call the restaurant to let them know that you want to go there tonight for dinner or today for lunch, and that if they have a table available for you. Hi, I'd like to book a table for 2 for tonight at around 8 p.m. Let me check. Yes, we have a table available for you. Now, when you go to a restaurant, the restaurant may be very expensive. It may also be reasonably priced. Reasonably priced? Does it mean it's cheap? No, it's not cheap. The prices are reasonable. It means you can accept the price. It sounds fair. Well, that's a steak. $20 for that steak, 300 grams of steak, $20. That's fair. This is reasonably priced. For example, I checked the menu of that restaurant and it is reasonably priced. Now, at the restaurant, there are some people who are working. Those people are called the staff. Now, if the staff are paying attention to the customers, they are answering to their needs, and they are being very careful with everything, those staff are attentive. Attentive staff. It means staff who really care about customers. The next word to learn is cuisine. Cuisine. Now, a lot of my students have problems pronouncing this. Pay attention. Zine. 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 Now put them together. Cuisine. 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 Where's the stress? Is it on the first syllable or the second syllable? Cuisine or cuisine? Cuisine, it's on the second syllable. Repeat after me. Cuisine. Now, what does it mean? Cuisine is a specific type of food for a country or a place. Now, what is local cuisine? Local cuisine is the specific type of food you can find in a particular area. For example, in the city I live right now, which is Milan in Italy, local cuisine is risotto milanese. It's a very tasty dish made with risotto, which is rice, and saffron, which is a kind of herb. And you have to try this local cuisine when you come to Italy. Now, there is a type of food which is generally categorized as continental food. What is it? Continental food is European food. Food made in Europe. Food cooked and prepared in Europe. That is continental food. For example, Italian food, Spanish food, French food, German food, Portuguese food. These are continental food. But we also have another category, which is Oriental food. Oriental food are Southeast Asian food. So, Oriental, continental, which one do you prefer? I really like Oriental food. How about you? And another type of food is vegetarian food, or even vegan food. Now, vegetarian food is a type of food that does not include any meat. Vegan food, on the other hand, is any food that doesn't include any meat or any other product coming from animals, including eggs or milk. Okay, enough learning for now. Let's see how to use what we have learned in a dialogue. Guys, would you like to dine out this weekend? Great idea! I'm free on Saturday. How about you, John? I'll try my best to come. Nice. Do you know somewhere to go? There is this new place 2 streets away from here. I checked the menu and it's reasonably priced. And what types of food do they have? Mainly local cuisine. I don't know. I'm a vegetarian, you know. Yes, and they have a vegetarian menu too. Do they have continental food too? I think yes. I'm not sure though. Sounds great. I'm down. But it's so crowded at the weekend. We should make a reservation right now. So what are we waiting for? Let's do it. I hope you're enjoying this lesson. Before we continue, let me tell you something. Do you want to have the summary of this lesson in a PDF file? And not just this lesson, all of the lessons on my YouTube channel for free. How can I do that? You can download my free English book. In this book, I have 400 pages of lesson summaries. 400 pages. That means all of the summaries of all of my YouTube channel videos from day one. And this is for free for my YouTube subscribers. So get it now. How? Click on the link above my head. Go to my website. Type in your email address, your name, and click download. You will receive the book in your email. Now, let's get back to our lesson. Part 2, at the restaurant. Now, when you are at the restaurant, the first thing you need is the menu. So menu, as you know, is a list with the names of all the dishes, all the meals that that restaurant has to offer. Nowadays, many restaurants do not offer a menu on paper, but rather they have a QR code on the table. You have to scan it with your phone to see the menu. And that is good, I think. You don't use paper. Now, next to the menu, some restaurants have another menu, which is the drinks menu. That is the list of all the drinks they have to offer. Different wines, different sodas, soft drinks, alcoholic drinks, the entire list of drinks. Now, sometimes on the menu, you may see one section titled Today's Special, or maybe Specials. What is that? That is the dish or the meal that the chef has prepared specifically for today. Tomorrow, you won't find that on the menu. It's only for today. That is today's special. Now, each meal at the restaurant may have 3 different steps. The first one is the starter, which is a very light meal so as to work up an appetite. Good phrase. Work up an appetite? What does it mean? Appetite is the desire to eat. If you work up an appetite, it means you are doing something to your body that your body feels more and more hungry. So basically, you are preparing your stomach for the real meal, which is after the starter and is called the main course. Main course is the main dish, the biggest dish you're going to eat. After that, you may want to order dessert, which is something sweet at the end of the meal. Now, when you order your meal, you may want to choose some side dishes. Side dishes? What are those? Well, maybe some yogurt, some olives, something to eat, some pickles, something to eat next to your food. They just put it beside your food. It's not part of your main meal. So you can order side dishes, or if you're having salad or something that requires some sauce, you can order dressing. Dressing. Dressing is not, no, it's not dressing. Dressing is basically sauce added to salad. Now, at the end of the menu or at the bottom of each page of the menu, you may see this word, allergen. Allergen, but what does it mean? Well, allergen, or plural allergens, are the materials, the substances in the food that may cause an allergic reaction. So, for example, if you are allergic to tomatoes, you may want to check the allergens to see if tomatoes are in the meal you're going to order. Or if you're allergic to peanuts, you may find peanuts in the allergens. And finally, a very useful phrase. Imagine you and your friend are at the restaurant and your friend decides to have pizza. And then you think that, pizza sounds good. I want the same. What can you say? A pizza for me too. That's okay. But you can also say, make it two. Make it two. It means I want the exact same that he ordered. If you are the third person, you can say, yeah, make that 3. Make it 2, make it 3. That means me too. I want the exact same that these guys are having. All right, enough. Let's see how to use these in a dialogue. I booked a table for 2 for 7 p.m. under the name of Thomas Shelby. Of course, please come this way. After sitting. Sorry, could we have the menu, please? Of course, just scan the QR code. A few minutes later. Can I take your order, sir? What would you like for main course? Yes, a margarita pizza, please. Excellent choice. And you, sir? Yeah, make it 2. 2 margarita pizzas. Anything for a starter? Maybe seasoned salad? And I'll have the fried snails. Okay. Anything to drink? How about a bottle of water? Yes, a bottle of sparkling water. Great. I'll be right back with your order. Now, as you are having your meal, you may have some needs or requests. Who should you call? You should call the waiter. Now, you can call the waiter or the waitress, but you can use a very nice phrasal verb, flag down. To flag down the waiter or to flag down the waitress means to wave at them, get their attention, and then they will come to you. This is to flag down. Waiter, waitress, excuse me, sir, ma'am. That is flagging down. It means calling them to come to you. Another one is round of drinks. Round of drinks? What does it mean? Well, if you are out with more than 3 friends, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, if you want to order drinks, you may say, we need another round of drinks. Now, a round of drinks means drinks for everybody. It's not just for me. If I want a drink, I would say, I need another Coca-Cola. But if everyone at the table wants the same drink, you would say, sorry, another round of drinks here. It means everyone at this table would like another drink. A round of drinks. And the waiter or the waitress may say, right away. Right away. Right away? What does it mean? No, it means immediately. Without hesitation. Right now. Right away, sir. Look at this dialogue. Great pizza. Tell me about it. I need another beer. Me too. Let's flag down the waiter. Yes, sir. Can we get another round of drinks? Right away, sir. When your meal is finished and you want to leave the restaurant, you have to pay the bill. An informal phrase. Instead of pay the bill, you can also say foot the bill. Yes, foot. To foot the bill means to pay the bill, but that's informal. If you're out with your friends, you may want to foot the bill. It means to pay it. Now, where do you pay the bill? First of all, you need to ask for the bill or the check. Can we have the check, please? You can use this sign as well. Sorry, can I have the check, please? Or can I have the bill, please? They will bring it to you at your table. You can see. If you want, you can discuss, you can divide, you can split the cost. And that is splitting the cost. The act of I pay for my share, you pay for your share, you pay for your share. We are splitting the cost. A very lovely idiom here. Go Dutch. Go Dutch? It means go to Germany? No. Or go to Netherlands? No. Go Dutch means each person pays for his or her half. Or not half, for his or her part. That's a lovely idiom, to go Dutch. Now, if you want to go Dutch, you can decide now. After this, you have to stand up and go to the cashier. That is the place where you can make the payment. Can I have the check, please? Of course. Here you are. Thank you. I'm ready to pay. How would you like to pay? Cash or credit? Cash, please. That'll be $80, please. Here you are. Thank you. And here's your change and your receipt. Thank you. And that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. I tried to touch the main points of the dialogues that you may come across when you are at a restaurant, or when you're planning to go to a restaurant, or when you're paying for the bill. Also, I tried to use some situational dialogues so that you can see how to use them and you can feel more confident and comfortable with these new phrases. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, click subscribe. See ya.
Okay. Okay, what do you think about the video, Laura Camila?
I think it was pretty good and very enjoyable.
Okay.
It was
There-
funny to see the examples.
There are nowadays there are too many videos, too many people who are making these kind of videos in order to explain English in a context, no? English in a context. For example, this video is about English in a restaurant, no? How to speak English in a restaurant. What language, what phrases, what sentences do you usually use when you are in a restaurant, no? For example, English in the college, English in the cafeteria, English in a call center. There are too many videos about that. And I think these kind of videos are useful for you because you can understand the language, the vocabulary related to that context. Okay, so taking into account the video and other things, I'm going to ask you some questions about you. For example, I'm going to start with Gabriela. Gabriela, tell us, what is your favorite food and why do you love it?
Yeah, I think my favorite food may be pasta, and I love it because it just can be so versatile, like adding different sauces and meat or chicken. I love this.
Okay, Juliana. Sorry, Gabriela. Okay, Juliana, now tell me, what is the strangest food you have ever tried?
Okay, I have never tried it, but I listen to them. So it's chocolate with H with a I for a cow.
Chocolate with an eye of a cow?
Yeah, with a I, a really eye of the cow, and that is in
What's that? That's a medicine?
no, it's normal here in Colombia. I didn't know that, but search about the culture here in Colombia and the food in Colombia. That is a very, very typical dish. No, drink, a very typical drink. And I didn't remember the city, but yeah, that people here take the eye of the cow and liquid that, and after that it make chocolate with that liquid. So it's so strange for me. I never proved that, but it's so strange.
Yes, that's very strange. It's very, very strange. I have never listened to that kind of beverage, of drink. Chocolate with an eye of a cow. No, I didn't know. I suppose that it has many good ingredients or many good vitamins. I suppose that, okay? Now, Laura Camila. Laura Camila, how often do you eat out?
I sometimes eat out, but I've never eaten in a restaurant in these years. So I don't have a vague memory when I was very, very little. Like in a family reunion, I ate in a restaurant. I guess it was a restaurant. I don't know. But I usually go to take to buy food out, eat out, especially in malls like Viva, that they have a cafeteria with very good meals.
Okay, have you ever eaten any strange food, Laura?
No,
No?
no, I haven't tried any
Uh,
strange food.
okay, Gabriela, can you describe a typical breakfast for you? Can you describe how is a typical breakfast for you?
Okay, teacher. So I usually eat eggs, maybe boiled or scrambled. And then I would eat some fruit like mangoes or apples or anything with maybe yogurt.
Okay. And what about you, Laura Camila? What is a typical breakfast for you?
Well, teacher, a typical breakfast for me is cookies with cheese and chocolate.
Okay. Do you like cheese?
I love cheese. Cheese is life. Cheese is love.
So do you usually eat cheese?
Yeah, I eat a lot of cheese a day. Like I eat it in lots of presentations, in a breakfast, with cookies, with bread, in a stick.
Okay. Juliana, let me see. What is your favorite dessert?
Oh my goodness. That is so difficult because I love all the dresses. I love it. And but I think in Spanish, the directory word is tree milk.
Okay,
I don't
yes.
know how I can say that in English. I don't know if they have that dessert in English, but tree milk.
I
And the
don't know.
tiramisu is so delicious. Tiramisu with tree milk. Oh my goodness, I love it.
Okay. And do you usually have dessert after the lunch?
No, I can't because all my family, like my mom, my grandma, all my family have diabetes. So I
Uh,
cannot eat a lot of sweets because I don't want to die so young.
Okay. But you have that disease?
No, right now no. But I know that it's so easy to
Yeah,
uh, have that issue. So I try to do my best and don't eat a lot of sweets.
yeah, you try to prevent that
Yeah,
disease.
I try to prevent.
Okay. Okay, Gabriela, let me see. Gabriela, do you prefer eating out or dining at home? Which do you prefer, Gabriela? Eating out or dining at home?
Um, Usually I prefer dining at home because first of all I love to cook even though I am not very good, but I still love to cook. And I think it's very fun and I think it's healthier to eat at home.
Yes, I agree with you. It's healthier to eat at home, no? Because you know what you are eating. When you dine out, you don't know what you are eating, what you are actually eating. Okay, now another question. Let me see. How often do you eat fast food? Laura, how often do you eat fast food or junk food?
Well, teacher, junk food, I barely eat it. I don't eat hamburgers, hot dogs, maybe some French fries, but my mom fries them at home, so it's more like fried potato. But sweets, I eat a lot of sweets.
Okay, but junk food or fast food, no. Pizza, hamburger, hot dogs, no.
Barely. Like, I don't remember the last time I ate it.
Okay, barely. What about you, Juliana? How often do you eat fast food?
Well, the empanadas is a fast food.
Okay, yes, of course. I think
It's about
when we talk about fast food, is maybe hamburger, hot dogs, uh, French fries are the most common. But I suppose that empanada is a fast food, it's junk food.
yeah.
It is
Okay.
fried with oil.
Yeah, and have a lot of condiments. But when my sister, no, sorry, it's like every 50 or 30 in the month because she received his pay those days, so she brings to the house empanadas and I love it. But we eat a lot of arepas all time with, I don't know if that word exists in the in the English, but chorizo santanderiano con arepita. Oof.
Sausage. Chorizo is sausage.
Sausages? Okay,
Sausage.
I think that is the biggest. Here is the salchichon. I think that is the same. The
Yes.
sausages and salchichon or salchicha.
Okay, let's continue. Laura, tell me, what is the local cuisine here in Colombia? What is the local cuisine here in Colombia, Laura?
The first thing that comes to my mind are two, like the soaps, different soaps that we make here, like changua.
Yes, chango is very typical in Bogota.
And here in
somehow,
Boyacá too. I think
uh,
chango is like that food that you can find kinda everywhere. And the other is arepas. Arepas are everywhere in different preparations, perhaps, because here in Boyacá we do it with lots of cheese. Lots of fish. Sometimes we fry them and they taste very good. But for example, in Antioquia and those places, they make simpler arepas. The arepa itself and with other things like sausage or potatoes. And they make simple arepas but with more food.
okay, yes, I think that the arepas uh, and some soups like changua or ajiaco are very typical here in Colombia. And we can find some soups like this in other countries. It's not so easy to find them. Okay, but I think that that here in Colombia there are too many dishes which are or which can be called like local cuisine. No? For example, bandeja paisa. I think that that plate, that dish is belongs to the local cuisine. Okay. Any of you are vegan or vegetarian? Any of you are Juliana, Gabriela, or Laura? Are you vegan? Are you vegetarian? No? Yes, Laura, you're vegan or vegetarian? Or you wanna be vegetarian or
What
vegan?
about if I'm a carnivore?
Ah, okay, okay. You are the opposite of a vegan, of a vegetarian.
I like meat.
You like meat too much?
I like chicken, I like beef, I like cow, I like pig, I like fish.
Okay, what about you, Gabriela? Do you eat all kinds of meat?
Yes, but actually, I prefer to eat like chicken or fish because I really don't like to eat pork. I don't like pork. But I like beef.
And cow? What about cow?
Yeah, I eat it.
Okay. What about you, Juliana? Do you like all kinds of meat?
No, I don't like the fish. I am very bad. The smell, the oh my goodness, it is so hard for me. So
But any fish?
yeah, any fish. The ocean food, the seafood, no, never. I cannot do it. I cannot eat that. I really tried for a time, but it's so difficult for me. The smell is so strange. I don't know.
Okay. This is a general question for all of you guys. Do you have any food allergies? Do you have any food allergies? No?
No, I don't.
You don't? Gabriela, what about you, Gabriela? Do you have any allergy
No, me neither.
related to food? No?
No.
No? Okay, and Laura,
Sorry, teacher, what?
do you have any allergy related to food?
No. I can eat most of it. Or if I have an allergy, I haven't discovered it yet.
Okay, yes. That's right, because you are so young that maybe you have an allergy, but you have not discovered yet. Yeah, okay. In my case, I can eat pineapple. Pineapple, I can't eat pineapple. I have an allergy to pineapple. That's my food allergy. This one now. Gabriela, do you enjoy or do you watch cooking shows?
Not really, teacher. My mom watches them a lot, but I don't.
You don't, but your mom does. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, but sometimes you watch them with your mom or?
Well, yes, sometimes I do, but not every day.
Okay, but you don't like it.
Not really. They don't just like catch my eye for me to see them.
Okay, what about you, Laura? Do you like to watch or do you like to not yes to watch food shows on TV?
No, I don't like cooking shows for humans. But
For
I
you?
used to watch a channel that made little adorable small meals for hamsters. And I love to see it. And also love tiny cooking videos. But most of cooking shows are just not for me.
What does a hamster eat?
They in the channel they made kind of prepared meals that look pretty good, but were made with hamster food, like vegetables or special things to decorate that.
Okay. Do you like animals, Laura?
Yeah, I pretty like animals. I had a small pets, small rotters, like guinea pigs. I had a guinea pig called Kimito, and I loved making salads for him. And I also, when I was more little, I had a hamster, a very small hamster called Bolita, because she sleep in a round form. She was pretty adorable. She lived 2 years, and I was pretty sad. But when I searched, 2 years is like a good life for a hamster. Most of them don't live so long.
Only 2 years?
Only 2 years. So hamsters mostly live 2, 3 years, perhaps 5 years, but those are special cases.
The life is so short for the hamster.
Life is short for a very, very small animal.
Okay. Your dog is 4 years old, right?
Yep.
But a dog maybe can last 10 or 11 or 12 years, right?
Yep. This dog cotton ball, because she's so fluffy, has to live long. And my mother pays a lot for her veterinarian bill, so she has to live long.
Okay. Juliana, tell me, which do you prefer, coffee or chocolate?
Oh my goodness, why this question? Okay. I feel a bad Colombian person right now, but chocolate. I love chocolate. My family can do it a lot of coffee, but I always take chocolate. I always drink chocolate. I like coffee. If you invite me a coffee, I will take it, I will drink it, I will be happy, but chocolate is the most special.
Okay, you drink chocolate and coffee, but you prefer chocolate
Yeah.
with milk or without milk?
But I prefer it with milk, but without milk is good too.
And what do you eat with your chocolate? What do you usually eat with your chocolate, Juliana?
Okay, in the breakfast with an arepa and eggs with tomato and an onion. Here that is a pericos. So in the breakfast is that, and in the dinner, at the dinner, is with cheese and some cookies, salt cookies.
And how often do you take chocolate?
Because I don't want to have diabetes in the future. I try to don't drink a lot of chocolate. Right now, I haven't drink chocolate for 2 months.
Okay.
Wrong. What is the past participle of drink? Sorry.
Drink is present, drank is past, and drunk is
Okay.
past participle. The difference is in present with I, in
Yeah.
past with A, and in past participle with you. Drink, drank, drunk. Okay?
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
Okay. Now, according, let me see here, this one. Gabriela, what is your favorite drink? What is your favorite drink?
I really love to drink tea because especially I like to drink maybe green tea I think it's very good and they are tasty for me.
Okay, how often do you take it?
Every day.
Every day?
Yeah, every day. With breakfast and with lunch and sometimes even with dinner.
So you don't take a juice?
Not very often. I don't really like juice, but when I do, it's mostly like pineapple juice or something like that. I don't like juices with milk, so I don't drink them.
Okay, and you drink tea because it's healthy or there is another reason for that?
No, I just like it. Like I have to drink a lot of water because I struggle drinking water, but tea has helped me because it has a taste.
Okay. And let me see the last one. Laura, what is your favorite snack?
Cheese.
And what?
Cheese.
Cheese too?
Cheese.
Okay, I don't think cheese is a snack, but
Cheese
because
can be everything at once for me.
okay, when you wanna eat something small, you eat cheese.
Yeah, like I make a stick with some cheese in it, and I eat just like that. When I'm hungry and I want something small but salty, cheese is the first option that comes in my head.
Okay, but when you don't wanna eat something salty, maybe something sweety, what do you eat?
Well, sometimes sweet tea that my mom made. Other times when we have sweets, well, I eat sweets like sweet cookies or chocolate like that. But other times when there isn't anything sweet to eat because my mom and I already finished the whole box of sweets, vitamins, like cola granulada. It is
Yes,
pretty sweet, but then we drink lots of water, so our body thanks us.
but do you think do you take it with milk,
No, I I
water?
eat the vitamins themselves with
Ah,
no
okay.
water, milk, or juice. No,
You don't mix
vitamins itself
don't
with
mix it
a
with anything.
spoon.
You don't mix it with anything. You take
No,
it.
I, my mother used to mix it with milk, but soon after I felt sick because it was way too sweet. I don't know why. I don't think anything was that sweet, but I felt nauseous and I didn't like it very much. So I started eating the vitamins themselves with no milk, water, juice, anything. And I didn't feel nauseous or anything.
Okay, okay, guys, the time is up. We have finished for today. We have talked too much about food, so I am hungry. I'm going to eat something right now because we have we have talked too much about different kinds of food. So let's see next Wednesday at 3 p.m. Have a good rest of the day. See you. Bye bye.
See you,
Bye.
teacher.
Bye,
Have a
See you
very,
teacher.
very
guys.
nice